Hello! Welcome back to No Man's Land. Welcome back to the channel. We are now in September. I managed to get the rest of these bales baled this morning. I just ran out of light last night, and the lights on there are great, but they're not baling great. The pickup on the baler is actually wider than the pickup than the spread of the windrower, so I didn't actually windrow any more than what I'd already done, in fairness. So some of these bales are 60% fermenting, and then some of these bales, like maybe this one, will be like 4-5%. Let me have a double check. 1%. So it wasn't even 4 or 5, it was 1. Shows how much I know. I have had a quick run around. The grass at the front, like this here where it's been squished, hasn't regrown, so we're going to have to plant that. Money is up to 157,256 because of the lovely greenhouses. Whoop whoop. Yay, Jim. Thanks, bud. We may place another couple of those. Because we need to go big or go home, baby. That's going, because that's useless. That's no good to me. That we're going to keep for the time being, and that's we're going to keep. That is brilliant. I want to get the 800 series of that. Stick with the old school theme, but let's go a bit bigger. So the first thing we are going to do this morning is greenhouses. I do have these ones, floriculture. Oh, once we start making our millions, we'll ditch Jim's greenhouses. We'll move on. I think I'm going to stick with the thingy ones. I need to move those bales. I want to get one more in here, and then ideally I wouldn't mind another one here, so that'll give us 5, wouldn't it? I need to level this bit off a little bit, and I need to move those bales. So the first thing we need to do is jump into the tractor. We're going to grab the windrower. If I let's have a quick look on here. If I scooch, where are we? We're here. If I scooch down here, I can drive all the way around. If I follow across the river, I follow the river all the way around. We can then head up to the store. There we go. We'll go this way today. Let's mix it up a little bit. So yeah, need to get a couple more of those greenhouses in because they are working wonders. I am well chuffed with that. If you didn't see the last episode, I went absolutely bonkers with cows, and I decided to place that kitten, which holds 1,000 cows. Don't ask, just don't ask. Oh, I'm not sure whether to laugh or cry. But we have that kitten in, and it looks like I haven't used it. So I haven't used it, so I'm not sure whether it's going to hold. Well, it says it holds manure and slurry and milk and everything else, and in the description it says cow fattening, beef fattening barn or something it's called. So it could all go horribly wrong. But I want to get as many cattle on this land as I can sustain. I do want to get some cows in today. That's the first thing I want to do, so let's just go this way. Yes, I'm still full of allergies and God knows what. My youngest is still full of cold. He's gone from chest infection to a sickness bug to sinusitis to now he's literally due to high temperatures he's gagging on snot, and he generally looks dreadful. Is where he's at. So I'm really hoping that whatever he's got I don't get, because it's generally how my microphone has moved, or I'm not sat in the right place. Let me just lower that down. There we go. I was having to stretch up to reach it. Right. So we want to jump in here. We'll repair that while we're here. We'll repair that, repaint it, and then we'll sell that. So money is up to 173. Don't catch that. Oh, I knew I'd catch it if I just said don't catch it. Whoa, Sharon's not going to be happy. Right, while we're down here, I've got the fuel thing set to high. So we are going to spend an absolute fortune on diesel on this. Well, maybe not. I don't think the tank holds an awful lot. Hi Sharon! I am after flatbed auto-loading trailers. Auto-load bales. Lizard. Yeah, let's go with those. Wooden deck. Steel deck. Let's go for a wooden deck. Flat frame. Ball hitch. Pin hitch. Gooseneck. Gooseneck with ball hitch. Just a flat frame. Frame colour. That is hideous. Blue is... I don't like the wheel arches. The go for white and then you get chrome on the wheel, chrome galvanized wheel arches. That looks pretty cool. Don't like that. Don't like that. We got black again. I don't like the coloured stuff. Well, as is. Rims, license plate, 18 grand. Now I'm not sure that our thingy, our little tractor out here, is where I leave it. Whether this little guy's going to have the berries to. I've got lights on. No. To be able to pull it fully laden with a load of bales. Who knows? Just who knows? Money is back down to 155. So literally all we've managed to do in this episode so far. Can I? No. I was hoping I could lower that hitch ever so slightly so that the wheels at the front of that actually hit the floor. But apparently not. Lights. TikTokers. It all works, doesn't it, eh? Yeah, we'll scooch back this way. Although we don't own the land. But at some point we will. We don't have a choice. The amount of feed, I mean that cow barn thing we own, wherever it's disappeared, we'll see it in a minute, it'll come into shop. That holds 1.5 million litres of TMR. 1.5, get your head around that, 1.5 million litres, and it holds 1,000 head of cattle. Just let that sink in for a second. Wow. Just wow. Looks nice though, doesn't it? Not sure how it works. I did try and dash some cows in and it's just the last two bays that appeared, but then I only put like 100 in. So you know, it is what it is. Know what I forgot to do? I forgot to add in the thingy. That's not right. Oh, that was me moving stuff around, wasn't it? Oh, muggins. So let's reset that. Then we'll try again. We will try again. And then, there we go. It's because I was trying to work out where things were and whether I could lower that hitch. All I managed to do was mess that up. Yes, I'm gone for auto load because why not? Why have I got to stand there like a mug struggling to pick up bales when, you know, auto load's a thing? And I do like this little trailer. I like the angle the which it dangles them. It cheers me up. I mean, it's pulling it fine now, but at the minute it's just imaginary bales, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's not going to be until I go to unload them and then need to pull the tractor, the trailer forward, that we're going to actually feel it when it's got actual weight on it. Actual weight. It only holds 18 bales. It doesn't. No, it's not going to break the bank. We will. Where are we going to dash these bad boys? I don't own that land. I don't own that anymore. We sold that back. Do you remember? Should we just... Where are we going to put these? Next to the house. We'll put them next to the house. Come on, girl. You can do it. I don't plan on doing any forestry on this map. That's not to say that I won't. It's just I don't plan on doing any. Right. Unload bales. Whoop. And then how far that way can I get them? And we will unload them there. There we go. Bale stack number 1. Money is back up to 163. We are going to have to grab ourselves a water bowser to get these. Oh, I've missed that one completely, haven't I? We'll get it in the next turn. A water bowser so that we can get the greenhouses topped up again. Which is, you know, what it is. As I was saying before, I forgot to select the Tree Be Gone. I wanted to use the Tree Be Gone mini thing to get rid of those little ones, because that's a lot cheaper to lease. Not that big one, just the little ones. It's a lot cheaper to lease that little Tree Be Gone than it is to lease Trex. Know that this tractor runs at 32 miles an hour and the Trex runs at 13. Bit of a difference when you've got a fair old way to travel. Yeah. This trailer does have straps, so we can use it for other things. That was all on, right? Yeah. Yeah, it does have straps, so we can use it for other things, not just moving bales. We now have a all-terrain. What's the word I'm looking for? We now have a all singing, all dancing trailer that we can use for lots of things. Would like to get a bit closer actually. Not quite touching, but that's pretty much back where I left it, wasn't it? Oh well. Back that in there. Put the trailer off. Yeah, so this does have. It's very American, but you know. 8, 7, 7, 8, 9, 7, 66. So they're not going to be ready all at the same time, are they? We are going to have to invest in some sort of bale storage, especially if we're going to continue to do bales. Now, I prefer bales to bunker silos, clamps, whatever you want to call them. Is what it is. Right, greenhouses. More of the shiny mushroom. Because why not? I'm going to go just there. There we go. And then we need to landscape out this bit. So that brings that out a bit. Let's just do that now. Don't want to go too far out. Just out enough. I've now got a ridge in the middle. Helpful. There we go. Because sometimes you do these things, and then when it comes to placing it, that's not an issue. But when it comes to smoothing off the edges, computer says no. You need to delete the whatever it is you've placed, to be able to smooth around the edge, which isn't always possible because sometimes you haven't got the funds to put it back. Do you know what I mean? Right. Let's get that one. There we go. Productions, greenhouses, and another one of those mushrooms. We had a quick shifty in the last episode, and it turns out that the mushrooms, there we go, were actually worth. We got those, have we? Yeah. The mushrooms are worth more than the flowers. So we've gone for the mushroom. There wasn't mushroom in it. Silo extensions. I want to add a couple more of these great big tanks. Spin around. There we go. And that needs to go just there. And then we'll dash another one behind this guy. Just there. I haven't done any landscaping around all this. I mean, I really want to, but I haven't. Well, I've done a little bit, as you can see. I should probably put the grass back, shouldn't I? Because the grass isn't going to regrow. Plants. Grass. Yeah, the grass isn't going to... isn't going to regrow where I've landscaped and levelled. I mean, where I've mown, that will come back. Just not where I've landscaped and levelled. Let's get that bit in there. And a little bit of strip down here. It's going to look really odd until the grass has grown again. Well, this is eating up my money, isn't it? Oh well, is what it is. If the grass isn't going to grow, I've got two choices: paint it back in or plant some. And you think I'm bringing a seeder right over here to make a field just so I can put grass back between my greenhouses? A little bit there. That bit's been mown. That bit's been mown, which means that will just grow back on its own. Right. This one isn't activated yet. Two more. That one and that one. Selling. Selling. They're all at different values. Oh, I didn't put the bricks in that one, did I? Well, some sort of silliness. There we go. So let's run this round here. Like that. And then down the side. At some point we may want these pallets to spawn, possibly. Or we might just get rid of the greenhouses because, you know, we're making enough money as it is. These are literally our income at the moment. These guys are fermenting, so we can't even sell bales. If you scooch over here quickly, so where the green is where I landscaped. None of that is going to grow. None of that will grow. I may put a dirt edge and then just gravel the rest of it. And put grass back behind it. I'm tempted to get some cows. Don't know. These guys are doing nothing anyway, so How many we got now? 6. 1, 2, 3. No, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 of those now. I'll take that. 5 of those. Then we've got 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20, 32, 33. 33 bales. Oh, what am I doing now? Water bowser. Let's go get a water bowser. Right. We shall grab a water doohickey and I shall see you. Well, I'll see you back here once I've grabbed one, I suppose. Actually, no, I'll see you at the store and we can pick and choose together. Right then. Water Bowser type doohickey. Let's go see Sharon. Sharon! I love the way she followed me from Attingham Park. And you lot thought I was messing around. Tricking you, if you will. Right. Animals. Maybe not. Miscellaneous. Got these guys, but I don't think my I don't think our little tractor's going to pull that, is it? Main colour. That is hideous. That is worth. Got dark blue. Room colour. Always go for like black or bright white. That's 15 grand. Do you think it's gonna? Do you think it'll pull that? I think it's gonna struggle. It's. See, what I always go for isn't these. And No Man's Land mods. Alien Gyms put those in so you can transport methane around. Are these guys? I wonder if the slurry tanks, because sometimes the slurry tanks move water, don't they? I think I've got at least. No, they're just slurry. That's slurry and digestate. Should we try it? And if it all goes horribly wrong, we'll buy a bigger tractor. Trader Borgs, we want side protection. I don't need that. Main colour. What colour do we have? Blue, didn't we? I don't like red. Blue. Bright white rims. 1550. Right. Let's hope for the best. That's all I can say. Just actually, let's jump in here quickly and see if we can pop some wide tyres on this. That might not be a bad shout. If we have some wides, wheel wides and weights. I don't need twin wheels. Those ones. Wides and weights 2. Bit more traction. Right, while I'm down here. Actually, I don't really like that colour. Oh well. I've got it now. Well, while I'm down here, I'm going to jump out quickly and then activate the tree beacon, and I'll see you guys in but a second. Did you miss me? I'm back! Hopefully I've activated it this time. If not, we're just going to leave it. What's we got in the sales? Oh, it's still there. Still there. That would be such a mighty fine tractor. I've kind of gone off the sales stuff. It doesn't seem to always do what it is you want it to do, does it? This guy, just as it is. Look at that. Grand to lease it, whereas the The Trex is like 6 grand. 9.6 I think it is, the Trex. The T-Rex. The tree devouring orange thing. Am I right around? Oh, have I picked the wrong... Oh, what have I done? That'll learn me, won't it, for not paying attention. What was that? Does that attach to a front loader or something? That's the one I wanted, isn't it? Plus 200 horses. I've got a feeling that's for skid steer. Darn and dag nabbit. Right, we'll lease that one. This is... And then we'll return that one. Even if I can get this to run long enough to devour a tree. Possibly. Possibly. So it's now cost me 3 grand. Wow. Which is still cheaper than... And I've got weights at the back. It definitely needs to go on the back, doesn't it? Hopefully this will hold me down long enough to get back home. Let's... Wow. This is going to be an interesting journey, isn't it? Is that going to fill that? Why would it? Just why would it? I was hoping it would fill that and I could have some sort of rear weight. Right, you don't need to see my shenanigans trying to get all this back home, do you? Just... Right, let's get this back to the yard. I'll see you up there, guys. Right then, now then, what then, now then? That was interesting, travelling like this. I'll give you that for nothing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this off over here. Whoa, bejeebers. Right, let's just detach that there. I'm going to fill this up with wet stuff and get a load in to these guys. And then once I've got a load in, I'm going to head back to the store, grab me a weight. I mean, I'm going to need a weight for other things anyways. Grab me a weight. And then, yeah. And I'll see you when I get back and we take some of these little trees out. Now, in theory, I should be able to get water, magical spring water, for everything and anything from this doohickey. I'm just hoping that I don't end up in there with it, because that would be horrendous, right? If I could get it lined up. Who put a dolly on this? I'm not sure how close I'm going to have to get. Closer than that, it says. I'm never getting back out of here, am I? We may have to put a slope in. I'm sure I could fill from that. Maybe it's just the trailer's being silly. I've got to open it. Maybe it's just the trailer. Maybe it's not me at all. Maybe the trailer's just... Well, I can fill from there. Oh, we need a slope that's not that sort of angle. That's just ridiculous. So the water planes that I've added, these kittens, there's one here and there's one here. You can fill from those. This is Jim's water. You can't fill from Jim's water, if you're wondering. Planes, Jim's water. Fillable, not fillable. Okay? Before you wondering why I'm filling up on no man's land from the river, it's because I'm not using Jim's water to fill. But we are definitely going... All side protections coming into its own there, isn't it, ain't it? I'm sure that's what I'm using to slide up the... So we need a ramp from the water up. Because that isn't going to cut the mustard, is it? In fact, that's rather silly. Right. Get this in here. It's even going to unload? It might have overloaded if I was on the trailer. That might have helped, might it? Right. It doesn't unload very fast. See, this one's now creeping up. This one's creeping up. This one's creeping up. And this one isn't. Yes, it is. It's just taking us a little bit of time. So basically, those support vessels link, and then all I need to do is, once they're full, I just need to add water to the actual greenhouse itself. You see that one's now full, that's empty. You get what I'm saying? So let's quickly see if we can build a ramp in there without absolutely destroying everything. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to stop here for a second. We are going to save it. Just there. And then I'm going to turn off autosave for a second. Because I don't want it to go horribly, horribly wrong. And then we need to landscape. And I want that one. And I want to lower that down. So the water's just peeking through. Like that. And I want this one. I want to point it up there. And then some sort of slope to wherever was I pointed at it. Like that. Do the same on this side. And then we'll soften that off, because you need to soften these things, otherwise it just looks horrible. Don't appear that I can be able to soften where the rocks are, which is what it is. And then painting, let's dash some dirt on it. Like that. And then we need some wet mud to simulate that we've got, you know, got wet tyres. Like that. And then maybe some puddles. Can I get that to run? There we go. Like that. And then where's my dirt gone? Just dirt. There we go. We'll bring a couple of little lines out here. A couple of little lines out here. Like I've come back out. Right. What's the chances that's any better? It's probably worse. It's probably worse. I've just loused it. That's what I've done now, is I've ruined it. If this works, we'll keep it. If it doesn't work, I'll blame you guys for not talking me out of it. What is that there? It's dipped in quite a bit there, isn't it? Yes, I'm swimming. Can I soften that bit more? That looks vaguely better, doesn't it? Oh, can't get in the trailer. Okay, so the back of that's literally got to be in the water. Okay. So right on the corner of the edge, so the back just touches the wet stuff where that pipe is, and we are good to go, which is I need to lower that even more and bring it up. Done us. Is that moving of its own accord? Yes it is. Dragging my tractor backwards. Yes it is. I shall sort that out at some point. So I need to move a few things around and lower that. So I've actually got a ramp that goes into the water. And this trailer may have been a bad buy, because it's going to be a pain in the backside, isn't it? So, oh, my poor little tractor. That did not want to stop then, did it, eh? Right, I'm going to go grab me a front weight. I may play with that ramp. No, I'm going to go grab me a front weight. And, yeah. I'll see you when I get back. I'll leave that running. Grab a weight, we'll grab that, and then we'll get some of these trees out of the way. We might make a feature of that tree, maybe add a rock or something. So I'm going to wait for this to finish, then go grab me a weight. And I shall see you guys in a bit. Oh, welcome back. Right, so since you've been gone, which hasn't been that long in fairness, I've been to the store, I've grabbed myself a weight. The first two greenhouses and that I've filled. I got that far, I run out of water. As for the water, money has moved. The reason money has moved was because I had to delete the water plane that was here. Let's jump out. I had to remove the water plane that was here and place a new one that was slightly wider, because I had a skinny one, so I could get the ramp at more of an angle where I could just back in. We may at some point replace that water tank. I need one I can back in easier. That isn't going to cut the mustard, I don't think. The dolly on the front is a bit of a pain in the bottom. Right, let's grab this kitten, and hopefully, oh, it's still heavy, isn't it? I mean, the weight of the tractor, what does the, oh, wrong button. So the tractor weighs 7.2 ton. I've just purchased a weight which is 1.3 ton. That weighs 1.2 ton, and it's weighing down my tractor. Can I? Apparently not. I was hoping I could do that with the tree thing. No, just that. So I can lower it, or I can raise it. I don't want to create fields. I just want to delete the trees. Well, that seems to work, don't it? Now that tree's possibly only just on my land. Yeah, possibly on my land. Not entirely sure if it is or not. I'll leave that one there for... Well, actually, it might be. Yeah, it must be, because it's the boundary line, right? Let's see if we can get rid of it. you can really tell that this just isn't man enough for this devourer. It's 150 if you find this horse. Whoa! Did I just bounce straight over the stump or did I get it? Don't know. Is that it there? Don't know. Can't tell. Yeah, I've got 150 horses in my tractor. This requires 200 horses. So we're a little under. I say a little, we're 50 whole horses under. Which is, yeah, not great to say the least. That tree we're going to leave. That tree on my land as well. We'll get rid of that little one as well. You know what I'm like, I'm going to place like 1,000,000 trees. So to lose, you know, half a dozen of these little tiny ones isn't the end of the world. I don't know whether to keep hold of this just, you know, on like a long-term lease for the other field or not. I don't know. I'm indecisive. I am. I'll tell you one thing though, with all this weight, the size of that dip, look, wow, madness. That is going to be fun when plough time comes. That's probably all good there. Get rid of this one. May dash a rather large rock next to that tree and make a feature out of that. I don't like landscape that's like really open, so the big clumps of trees I'm probably going to see if I can keep those. And then the smaller little clumps like these tiny ones that are just scattered will just, wow, I got stuck. There we go. So the little tiny trees like this one we'll just get rid of. The bigger ones like that will, if I think it's worth keeping, we'll make something out of it. If it's not worth keeping, we'll skip it. Well, where's this blinking way? Oh, it's here somewhere, isn't it? Just there. That's a hole and a half, that one, eh? There's a couple of holes there. Let's jump into here. There's one here. Which does not want a landscape. And there's one here which does not want a landscape. Let's run that over the top. And this way. There you go. And we'll do the same with this one. And this one. And then we shall landscape those. And we'll landscape this one. I know I've lost a bit more grass, but what do you reckon, Jen? That's enough? Well, I don't mind having a dip, I just don't want that speed bump that we had. Another dip. Does not like to landscape up here, does it, eh? There's another quick shifty. So let's just there. This is going to cost me an absolute fortune to sort this out. This area here was where I started to what did I start to do? I started to cut the river out and then worked out that no matter how deep I went, there was no way that I was ever going to find water without it being, you know, miles down. Now, I don't mind a bit rocky, a bit bumpy, I just don't want great big divers. That'd be right, I can live with that. There's a big dip there. I can live with that. Let's run with it. Excuse me. Right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going to drop that off. I would like to get a field in, but then I would also like to get some cows in. Let's... Should we grab ourselves a plough? Let's put this on the front. Is it worth getting a... We'll do that bit of landscape first. I think we'll do the landscape first. Come on, put this on the front. Oh, for the love of Bajingo. What is going on? There we go. Why couldn't I get that on there? Just why couldn't I get that on there? Right. Scooch back up to this guy. Let's make a feature out of him. Right, turn that off. Landscape, plants. Let's grab a big rock. There's a big rock and all that, isn't it? So we put that one there. And scooch that round. Have like a step in it. Like that. And then a smaller one in the gap to fill the hole up, because that looks silly otherwise. Like that. We dash, wow! We dash a couple more of those spruces around the outside. Where are they gone? Here they are. Right, a large one. We dash one there. One there. And then we'll dash that one there. Grab some small ones. There we go. What we got that's... We got these guys. No, I'm going to stick with just those, I think. Little feature of those. I can live with that. Right. They're doing their thing. Let's get a field in. I think would be the next idea. Let's grab a field. No, let's not grab a field. Let's grab a plough. Grab a field. With these little trees here, this one here, especially, that can go. Wouldn't mind getting some cows. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to cut and ted this, I think. I don't own right up to the river. Which could be a... We only just own the road up with the pathway that goes into our doohickey. That's close, isn't it? Have I checked the sales? I am recording this bit on a different day. Yes, I am. Well, ploughs. And we've got your go-to, your bulk standard, these guys, or you got one of these guys, haven't we? You know, it's bound to be the lizard, right? Oops. It's gonna have to be the lizard until we got something big enough to pull that John Deere or one of those huge ones. What I want is like an X9, not X9, a 9R or a Case Steiger or something really big to come in the sales for like £1. 99.9% off. Sharon, I want to plough. Hey, don't just stand there looking at your computer. Serve me. Oh, what's she like? So we've got these guys. I can't pull that. Can't pull that. There's no way I'm pulling that in a minute. I'm on console, so it's going to have to be this guy. We could get that in Fent, couldn't we? Fent Classic Green. A green plough. Because it's normally Case, isn't it? Yeah, it's normally Case. Brockman? Alright, where's the tractor? I'm not even entirely sure that this is going to be able to pull this, you know. Would be nice to get a field in, wouldn't it? I mean, I got stones and all that good shenanigans turned on. So, you know. If we get a field in, and then, well, get an outline of a field or two. Oh, we're going to cut across here, aren't we? I do need to finish filling up those greenhouses. That's one thing we need to do. But whilst the ground is, well, whilst the grass is short, we'll get that done. October is the next month. So I can't plant. Let's go this way. So I can plant grass September, October and November. And then I can't plant any more grass after November. So I need to get this field in as quick as is possible. So that we can start. Although this area here would probably make a better area for a, well, this might make a better area for a farmyard. It's flatter. I might leave the greenhouses here, but I might move our house over there. Just pick it up and move it. Oh. Next episode, we may move our house. Use this as a field. Right, let's get this unfolded. Let's zoom out. Oh, silence. Right. We'll get a edge around here. We'll start with this. Allow create fields. I love this thing. It's one of the best plows. I mean, you got the cultivator create field thing pack, but it, because I'm on console, it only adds stuff to what's already in game. That makes sense. That needs some more tilly vanting, doesn't it? Needs some tilly vanting, it do. Right, where is the top edge of our boundary? I want to stay just inside of it. Probably go. Should we go here? I got enough space to turn. Drop that down. And then we're going to straightish line. This will be the top edge of our field. Obviously we got the trees, and we've got the river to contend with at the top half of this field. So we'll go as close to these trees as we can. Maximise what land we have. So the field's going to be a funny shape, and I like funny shaped fields. Workers don't like them as much, but I don't mind a funny shaped field. I know that I didn't cut that bit of grass. To be honest, I wasn't overly fussed. I just wanted to get some silage on the go. It seems silly to waste. It seems silly to waste all of it. Well, I could just waste, you know, some of it. We'll drive around that area. We get too close to the wet stuff, do we? Because you know what'll happen as soon as I get a worker on, don't you? They're going to go, no. And they're going to end up in the drink. We come straight across here. Not sure whether we should put a smaller field down here or use this area as yard also. Huh. You see, these are the questions that keep me up at night. They don't, but they could. Then we come this way. And then that needs to be on 0, which is about there. Which is right on the edge of that, isn't it? Well, this is going to be a funny shaped field if I ever see one. I'm not sure what to do down there at the moment. This is starting to slow down going up here. I mean, it's quite steep through here. Is what it is. Let's just run with it. It was the hand I was dealt because, you know, I messed up with the landscaping. But oh well. So let's get this one in here. I mean, we have some silage bales on the go. The quicker we can get what I'm calling field grass in. Let's fold that up a second. The quicker we can get field grass in, the more productive that grass area will be. So that's the outline of this field. Should we put another one in down here? It's going to be skinny little field, isn't it? I think I'm going to leave this area for now. Right. I'll tell you what, let's not. I was going to say, should we mark out the field on the other side? Should we mark out a field over here? I need to remove those few trees. Right. Scoot through the tree. Let's run up the rock. Right. Let's jump on here quickly. Animals. We have some free range cows. That's that getting, isn't it? Don't have enough money. Not enough money to mess around, it says. Can I get that level with that one? Which is about there. So that would have to go in here. So you'd have 2, or this way around. More to the point. I'll have that way. Like that. Have 2 on here. There'll be 2,000 cows in one area. Don't know. Seems silly to waste this grass though. Like this. Let's jump back on here. Grab the mower. Right. Field marked out up there. Probably use this area for another 20 greenhouses. I may turn that into our home, that area at the bottom. That tree's got to go because that's right in the way. And those ones, they're all in the way. Let's shift those trees first before we start mowing. Right. Not sure about you guys, but I'm pretty happy how this is turning out. It's not what I had thought I'd be doing, or how I would be doing it, but it's what I'm doing. Spur of the moment stuff. So, we'll get this area marked out. No, we won't. We'll get these trees knocked out, and then I'll mow a headland. And then I think this is going to be about an hour, just over, episode, the same as the first one. Second one, this is episode 3, I think it is. Let's get this one out. Well, that's that one. Those ones I'm going to leave. This one can go. And then these ones can go. Turn that off for a second. We need a more manly tractor. And then this one can go. This one can go. There's one here. That can go. Did I get the stump? Yes I did. This little lonely one over here can skedaddle. I'm assuming that's on my land. Looks like it is. Let's back up. And then, is there any further down? Excuse me. Not that I can see. There's rocks round there. So they're always interesting, aren't they? Right. Was that a hole there? Or was that just... Dump that there. That might need smooth rating off a little bit more. Which is what it is. Definitely there. That bit there. Big, big bump. Right, grab that. I couldn't smooth that bit any more than I have because there's a tree there. So that this will just get painted in, and I'll dash some trees and some weeds, bushes, that sort of good stuff. It looks pretty cool. It's really modern, which is complete opposite to what I'd normally go for. If you've watched me for a while, I use a lot of old school everything, and a lot of stuff that I use looks really rustic. But you know, get this unfolded. Let's start here. I'm going to follow this down. Now we don't own right up to the river. So at some point I'm going to have to turn in and follow the lay of my plot, which is about here. And we'll scooch down this way. I'm probably not going to go down as far as the rocks. Because, well, there's no point, is there? going all that way down. Scooch back round this way. And then back up here. Yeah, I do need to paint. As I might go for a mud over the top of the rock, a line of grass, and then just gravel the rest of it. Just so it looks better than that. Well, this is the second episode and you still got, well, that. Excuse me. Whoa, spin man, spin. Oh. Around this way. I mean, the good thing about running this without precision farming is if I want to paint over a field, I can. Whereas with precision farming, if you scan the field and then destroy the field or place something on it or whatever, the field, soil, data, information, stuff's still there and is still relevant. I found this out on Calmlands when I did my Baker's Dozen challenge. Yeah, so I moved the field where we had our oats, and because we moved the field, I placed trees. That I could never get that score back up because some of the field data information was underneath where the trees then resided, which was a pain in the bottom. But you know, is what it is. Right then. Really coffee after drinking it. I do have a bottle of water next to me, just I'm going to have to let go of the controls to open it. And once I've completed this headland, I'm going to leave it there anywho's, and we'll get this bailed up. So what we could do, if I purchase a tedder quickly so you can see which one we're going to use, then I can finish cutting this, ted it, bale it, and then that gives us silage and hay, okay, with two components closer to TMR. There is a TMR mixing station thing by, I want to say Gwendol? Is it his? No, DS Power. DS Power. He does a smaller one and a larger one. Let's finish this headland, I'll show you. We can just chuck everything in it, and out comes TM of the R, which is awesome. Right, let's finish this headland. There we go. Right, so I'm thinking there's two, there's a smaller one and a bigger one. So you got this guy, zoom right in, which you put stuff in and stuff comes out, 35 grand. Then you got this one, which is the same thing but bigger. So we could dash that like here, so that we have it on hand. But that does mean we have to bring all our supplies up here. So we put that in now, while you're in here. Don't own the land over here. So we dash that up here. Maybe to one side. Keep the mixing station near the cows. That way it's quicker and easier to fill, isn't it? What do you reckon? Stick it there? Then we do have to try and fill it. Up here? Keep that level with the building, it always helps. over here maybe. If we stick one of these scoops this way, keep going. If we scooch like one of these down to store bales in, and then we can put it next to it. See, maybe we get 3 of these or 2 of these, one for straw, one for hay. So have 2 of those, one for straw, one for hay, and then a mixer next to it, and then we could just have one of these just dash somewhere, maybe here, for the bales, the silage bales. Anywho's, tedder. Let's grab a quick tedder while you're in here, and then I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you again next time. So that's 6.9, 8.2. That's part of the hay and forage pack. I haven't used it, so we grab one of those. So get this all cut, and then tedded and baled, and I shall see you in the next episode. Yeah, ted, cut, baled. I may top up the water for the things. But yeah, we have the outline of our field done in this episode. We have some other things done. And yeah, that's all right. So, as always guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. Each and every one of you, please take care, and I shall see you all in my next adventure. Cheers guys.